Hi Max.
Hi Marcel.
Diese ganzen Additive in Dünger, Power Roots, Power Buds, das sollte man meinen, könnte man weglassen.
Das könnte man meinen, ja.
Ich grau selber schon seit ewigen Zeiten mit Plagron. Und die Firma Bertels und die Firma Grauberg sind über die Jahre jetzt auch unter anderem aus dem Fakt heraus so ein bisschen miteinander verwoben. Wir drehen Produktvideos, um einfach mal rauszufinden, was ist denn drin und macht das überhaupt Sinn?
Genau.
Ja, die Videos sind in welcher Sprache?
Die sind zum Glück auf Englisch, weil man kann ganz Europa verstehen.
Man kann ganz Europa verstehen. Ein Deutscher, eine Rumänin, noch ein Deutscher und ein Holländer. Da kommen die wildesten Sachen bei raus. Das Ergebnis ist, dass ihr genau wisst, was ist drin und wofür braucht man es. Das komplette Video ist mit
deutschen Untertiteln.
Mit deutschen Untertiteln. Da haben es unsere deutschen Zuschauer dann ein bisschen leichter. Heute geht's um
Green Sensation.
Participant. Before we are talking about green sensation, Michel, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Michel, head of marketing here at the Plagron office for now 13 years and responsible for the positioning of the brand, the evolution of the brand, making it a relevant brand. And that's the main goal. What we want to do to create a brand that is relevant for growers. Bring the best products that's possible with the best advice and support.
You grow the brand and you were growing the brand.
Yeah.
So you are working here since the very beginning of Plagron, that's right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Green Sensation?
No, not since the very beginning, but since 2012 I started working here at Plagron since the early 90s. So that was like a couple of years old.
And Green Sensation were already existing in this time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then let's talk about Green Sensation.
Yeah, cool.
First question, it says 4-in-1 booster on the bottle. Can you tell us more about that?
Of course, we have 4 special effects in the bottle. It gives more dense buds, more compact buds. It increases the quality as well of the crop and also the better for healthy soil to give it to boost the crops to its max.
Okay.
But the core USP, the core effect of green sensation is to create those dense, compact buds.
Percentages. Let's talk about percentages. Are there tests to determine by the percentage you can increase your harvest with Green Sensation?
Yeah, we did some studies in the past with the Czech University, and there came out that we have 74% more yield with compared to like a control group, right?
Yes.
74?
Yeah.
Yes. So we had the 74 more flower yield
I
compared
had
to
40% in mind, but 74% is really a huge number. So
yes,
it's
also
absolute recommendation.
We're also very amazed by the results.
And it's also something we hear a lot back from the community as well. We're very active on grow diaries and we read the feedback that the growers are giving to us and also the reviews that we get from them that the effect of green sensation is out of this world.
Yeah, from personal experience, that's really true, but 74% is even for me a huge number.
That's right.
Let's talk a bit about the ingredients. Green Sensation contains a modified carbon molecule, is it right?
Correct. Yeah. I'll give the word to my colleague who's the plant expert. So.
Yes, so I want to say that Green Sensation is not only phosphor and potassium, because that's why we also have PK1314. So we receive a lot of questions. What is the difference between PK1314 and Green Sensation? Green Sensation contains a secret molecule. We cannot say the name, of course, but we call it a
so not the carbon molecule, right?
Yeah, it's a carbon. We call it a rich carbon molecule. Yes. So why is so important? Especially because that carbon molecule gives the energy to the plant. So then the plant will not struggle so much when to take nutrients from the soil or when it's some stress around the plant because of that carbon molecule. It gives extra energy to the plant, and then the plant can function more properly. So everything, all the process in the plant is more efficient because of that carbon molecule, because it has the extra energy.
The secret carbon molecule. No? The secret for success.
Yeah. I think every brand with a good product has some secrets to be kept in the kitchen, right?
Correct.
Maybe necessary.
Yeah.
Another secret, glucose energy. What is glucose energy?
So glucose is the food for the plants. So for example, when the plants produce photosynthesis, then the glucose is transformed in CO2 and water. So and then it's the energy for the plant.
It transforms in CO2 and water.
Yes.
Okay. Then this is the effect that is necessary for the flowering stage, right?
Yes, for example, and not only for the flowering stage, but for all plant stages, but especially in the flowering stage, or because then the plant needs more energy.
And you increase with that the Brix value of the plant, right?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. It's the same like Sugar Royale Light. No?
No, it's Sugar Royale on steroids.
Sugar Royale on steroids. Okay, that is a nice name for the video. Sugar Royale on steroids. This is green sensation. To summarize, in the final product, what are the benefits of using green sensation in the final product?
It gives a better resistance of the plants, improves nutrient uptake, but the main effects of green sensation are that the buds are more compact and heavier. So
like a stone, right?
So yeah.
Yeah.
I experienced it myself when I was in a show in Argentina last year, and I had a bud without green sensation and with one, and the one without green sensation was a bit fluffy, and you could look a bit through it, and then they gave me the bud with green sensation. It was like rock hard and very dense. So.
Before all of us were growing with LED, the buds was more fluffy. With green sensation, they get a bit harder. But the combination between a strong LED plant light and green sensation is really amazing. Auf Deutsch sage ich immer, kannst du mit jemandem ein Auge auswerfen. You can take someone the eye with
knock it down.
The eye down, genau. Okay, for me, a very important question is always the same. Can I use green sensation in an irrigation system?
Yeah, the only answer we have is yes, you can do. You can use it on all systems, sand feeding, system feeding, on every grow style and substrate. It's very like an all-rounder.
In every grow style.
Yeah.
So the question, can it also be used for substrates or growing methods other than soil?
Yeah, of course.
In every method.
And even you can use it also with comparable products from other brands as well. It's not like that you only could use Plagron with the Plagron product, but it's also good to combine it with other brands to give that
as a general booster.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much green sensation do I need for 1 liter of nutrient solution? Surprise?
1 milliliter.
1 milliliter.
Yeah. So it's very highly concentrated. And some of the main additives, we did the concentration 1 to 1,000, so that it's very easy for the users. That is okay. These are the top additives. All have the same dilution rate.
Okay. If you compare pricings again, always take a look how much of the product I need in my solution. If you sell it for the half price, but you need 2 milliliter for a liter of water, it's in the final the same. No?
The things that go wrong when you're in a store, you look at the competing product and their dilution rate is half of it, and you say, no, okay, this is 50 euros, and then you look at green sensation and maybe it's 100 euros, but you can do twice as long with it.
Exactly.
So in an instant it looks like, okay, this is less, is more expensive, but in the end you can do longer with it.
And how long is it valid after I open the bottle? How long can I use it for? How many years?
Shelf life is, we say it 4 years,
But it's the safe way, 4 years.
Yes, the safe way.
Okay, you know what I want to tell you with that. Do you send the final product even to the lab, and how exactly does it work to ensure the product quality?
Yes, especially green sensation, because it's a very important product for us.
Yeah.
So we put a lot of accent on the quality of the product.
More than at the others?
No more, but the same.
Okay.
So for each product,
You will shock me if you say more, no? Because more is, in my opinion, really not possible. You see that in all of our product videos with Plagron.
You saw it in the substrates as well when we were at the production site.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable.
Control,
Yes.
2 you keep, 1 they go in 2 different labs. We talk a lot about that because this is in the final the main thing. If you trust the company, the company how to build trust with proof of quality, and you have all the proof of quality with dead labs. No?
Raw materials and products.
Yes, we are checking everything,
Yeah.
and also internally here we are checking the pH, EC, density. We also are sending for external analysis for double checked. Also, we see the exact concentration of the nutrients. We are keeping the retail samples, so in case we have a complaint or a question from a customer, we can look back on time on that batch code to see, and we can measure again.
They're here at the bottom, I think,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, that's very good to show. Yes.
Check the bottom.
Yeah. So when
Check
we ask
the
for
bottom.
so when we ask for a batch code, it's always on the bottom of the bottle. Yes.
And to secure the quality as well, there's like a sealed lid on top of it, so you always can be sure. I hope on this one, I'm not sure because it's from this one. It's a
Like
a show
demo?
model,
Yeah.
but it's always sealed off with a quality seal to make sure it's always locked tight.
Yes.
Last question to Green Sensation,
Yeah.
and that is for me even still pretty impressive, because if you increase the product quality, you often don't talk about it. No? Sometimes you get that as a customer with a different label. No? In the last 8 years, how often you make the product more better?
Oh, 8 years. Let's see. So at least once.
Yeah, we had a first one from the first product, then it was a bit more gel-like, a bit thicker. Then we thinned it, and people thought
For the irrigation systems.
Yes, people thought it was that's bad. They just put water in, but we upgraded the quality, and it's not that it was still a high quality at that time, but it's not that we did a lot of improvements on the Green Sensation because the core of the product is really good. But we always keep checking the quality, and we improve with the raw ingredients that we put in it.
Yes.
So we keep that high level of quality.
Okay. At the beginning of my personal growing experience, I try to use less additives as possible. Just because you are questioning yourself, is this really necessary? Over the years, I was learning, yes, it's really necessary. The proof will come later on. Just one question for you both. If you are using, as example, Plagron, Alga Grow and Alga Bloom, and you can choose just one additive, just one, which is it?
Green Sensation.
Yeah.
Okay, there was no question. Ihr hattet was zum Lachen. Ich hoffe, ihr habt was gelernt. Wann veröffentlichen wir das nächste Plagron-Video?
In einem Monat.
Und wir haben insgesamt,
6.
so, das heißt, ihr kriegt jetzt ein halbes Jahr lang jeden Monat ein Fläschchen. Bis zum nächsten Grauberg-Video. Bleibt dran, wenn ihr nichts verpassen wollt.
Bis dann.
Ja, danke, dass ihr euch auch das Video angeschaut habt.
Genau.
Ciao.
Dankeschön. Ciao.